Defend your rights was the mantra of the marchers, and the call was heeded in coordinated events in cities across the whole country. The numbers protesting in Madrid on Wednesday evening were weak in comparison to previous demonstrations, but the slogans remained strong. Anyone wanting to understand how deep and desperate the crisis in Spain has become need look no further than the plight of Alexis and Rocío. At the start of this year, they lived in a publicly subsidised apartment, granted because of Rocío's physical disability. But after missing just 3 months' rent, they and their 11-year-old son were thrown out into the street. Already 85% blind, Rocío's sight is rapidly deteriorating. And as if things couldn't get worse, earlier this week she fell and broke 2 toes.
I can't be with my son either. I see my family is destroyed, wrecked. What hope am I going to have? The street. And not being able to see my child as he grows up when I lose my sight. What else can you ask for? I've got no hope at all.
These cardboard boxes, stored for them by a neighbour, contain their few remaining belongings. Each night, that neighbour takes in their son. But there is no room for the whole family, and Alexis and Rocío are currently sleeping rough in a nearby park. The effect on their son has been profound. His anger and distress evidenced clearly in this crayon drawing of the man responsible for evicting them.
I want to be with my father at home and not staying at neighbours. I want to be close to my parents and give them all my love.
How can I explain to him? I cannot find a job, though I look for it every day. I cannot explain to him many things.
It's a far cry from the days when his talent for sculpture saw him featured in newspaper articles. It's impossible not to be moved by the plight of this family. But although extreme, their situation is far from unique. These apartment blocks on the outskirts of Madrid could actually be anywhere in Spain, places where rent arrears quickly lead to eviction and the fear of homelessness. Prime Minister Rajoy is ridiculed, but in the face of relentlessly bad economic news, the protesters' resistance, it seems, is near futile. The result of an independent audit of Spain's banking system will be published this week. Rumours of a new programme to support Spanish bonds are buoying up market sentiment. But while politicians talk in billions of dollars, the price of keeping a roof over your head can be measured in just a few hundreds. Brennan, Jazeera, Madrid.